Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of BacheloretteVegas.com. And I'm standing here, hey guys, in front of Palm Tree Beach Club. You can see I'm right here by Top Golf. Okay, that's Top Golf. And then that's MGM Signature behind us there. And then this is the Palm Tree Beach Club down there a little bit. You can see the sign. I'm here early on a Saturday. This is opening Saturday, if you can believe that. Kygo's here today. And Kygo's brand, the Palm Tree Beach crew, if you will, is actually the ones that are like in partnership now with Tao Group. And they're kind of running this place. They did a nice full remodel. I was here yesterday, took a bunch of videos. You're gonna see pictures, etc. of the sections. And place is really well done. Okay, I think they did a good job. They didn't really change the pool itself from Wet Republic, but they did a really nice job on the remodel of the DJ booth. Looks really good. And of course, all new furniture and a nice paint job on what was formerly Wet Republic. Okay, so let's talk about this place a little bit and the bottle service. That's what this video is going to be about, how to get in, etc. And I'll give you an idea of the different sections. I really like the place. I've always worked with this place since the beginning of the time at Wet Republic. It was originally just a big pool party when kind of rehab opened up. This was kind of like the second pool in line after rehab, and it was a big deal. I was the Chicago liaison for Wet Republic. At the time it was AMG Group, and I used to send the promotions for them to the Chicago people, so when they'd come out to Vegas, they could come out here and have the experience out here in Las Vegas at the pool party. And they got 15 years out of that brand, Wet Republic, and now they've rebranded and they reopened. So if you want to get into this place, they got a guest list. You can usually get on that on they're open basically Thursday through Monday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, they have a guest list. But Saturdays are going to be like a bigger DJ. Sundays, a lot of times bigger DJs. You might want to consider buying tickets. Okay, tickets are going to guarantee you get in. You won't have to wait in like a 2-hour line. That's probably what I would recommend. They also have the guest list for ladies on the big days, but generally getting in on the big days I would do tickets, and on the other days maybe just do the guest list. Now if you want to get bottle service, that's where I come in. I'm a VIP host, and I've been obviously working with this place for years. I know the place inside and out. Let me talk to you about the different table sections. Okay, so they have the new side, which is actually this side of the venue over here. That's going to be called your premium beach villas. Okay, those are a little bit closer to the DJ. They're the same size as the other beach villas on the other side, but they're closer to the DJ and they're a little more desirable. Generally, you'll find the prettiest girls in the venue up there in those premium beach villas. I like them. They have nice pools in front of them. You share the pool with the bungalow next to you, but they're roomy. Plenty of room in the pool, plenty of room in the bungalow, and they're very nice. Okay, there's a shower up there, a private bathroom, etc. for just the bungalows. So I really like those. Those are my big spenders. I like to be up there. But occasionally we'll end up on the other side, which is the beach villas. They're a little bit less money. They're nice as well. They do have a bathroom on the end, but it's just like a single or two single bathrooms down at the one end. Not as nice as the other one, and close to the bigger bathroom. But they are nice villas as well. The pool in the middle on the regular beach villas is a little bit kind of oblong, if you will, and it's not quite as big, but it is a little bit deeper. Okay, you have a little more space to hang out. So they all have private pools that you share with the bungalow next door, all the bungalows, or they're actually called beach villas now, but the beach villas are very, very nice, very nice places to hang out throughout the day. So you can see the nice furniture they have in them now, and misters and stuff. They're awesome. I mean, you're going to get a good experience with one of those for sure. Then they do have the cabanas. Okay, at one time there was like some deluxe cabanas in the middle, and then the ones at the end were just called the regular cabanas. Now they're just still called regular cabanas. There's two of those that don't have a pool in front of them. They did add the pool a couple years ago, and now they call those the coastal cabanas. Yeah, they used to be called the deluxe cabanas. Now they're called the coastal cabanas, and those are nice as well. Okay, they've improved those a lot. The pool's a little bit smaller than what you're going to find on the bungalows, and the space in front of the cabana is a little bit less than what you find at the bungalows, but they're still pretty roomy. Okay, you have plenty of room inside the cabana, a little bit of space in front of it, a couple loungers, and then you have the private pool in the coastal cabanas. If you're going to do a cabana, you might as well just go with the coastal cabana and not with the regular cabana. They're not that much more. Get that private pool, it makes a big difference. Okay, so the next level, kind of in front of those cabanas, that's where you're going to find your boardwalk tables. Those used to be called the upper deck tables back in the day, but the boardwalk tables are okay. They're not my favorite. There's going to be a lot of traffic in front of those tables. They're decent. They've improved them a little bit. They made them a little bit more roomy, and they're decent tables. If you want to be on the main pool deck, you can still get to the pool. You got to kind of walk around some tables, etc. But they're decent. There's going to be a lot of traffic on the boardwalk tables. If you want to be in the action and you want to just get people kind of walking around throughout the day, those are good tables for that. Okay. Now they also have in front of the boardwalk tables. Those are going to be your Seaside tables. Those used to be called the deck tables right along the pool. They're called the Seaside tables now, And those are great. Those are great tables. People like to be on the pool, on the main pool, and you got a lot of action right in front of you. You know, you can have kind of a little area in front of you with the pool, and then you got, nice big area to hang out with your buddies, and you got a full-on straight view to the DJ, which I like. Now, in front of those, across the pool, right by the DJ booth, those are going to be what's called your shore tables now. Those are going to be the old dance floor tables, and they're pretty much the same as before. I did mention the DJ booth. They did improve it. It's kind of like a big circle now. It looks pretty good. I do like it. Actually, I think they did a really good job with the DJ. They kind of have a little stage built onto it already, so if they have like a performer, like a Kygo or something, the artist has a little place to perform. DJ is a little bit lower, which I like, and it's a cool setup. The DJ booth setup is nice. Dance floor is a little bit smaller now because they bought the booth out a little bit, but it is pretty good sized dance floor. And then you have the tables to the right and the left. Those are the short tables. I do like the ones right in front. Those are kind of the front row short tables, and those are awesome. I can get those for you if you'd like. But the other ones are all still pretty good. That area is very actionable, and it's loud over there because there's speakers underneath there, and that's where your bass comes from. So you might want to wear some earplugs in that area. Just keep that in mind. All right, and then if you're looking at the DJ to the right, that's going to be kind of like the smaller pool, which is kind of like your daybed area. Okay. Now there are some daybeds along the, we call those the 180 daybeds. They're actually called ocean beds now. So the daybed ocean beds, the ones along the pool, I usually recommend. Usually we have to tip for those, but it's worth it. You get one of the tables in the 180s. Those are a nice view of the DJ. You're right along the pool. Then there's the 160s and 170s also along the pool. I do like those. You kind of have a little bit more space. And then they kind of have your daybed row right there. Either the front row ones I try to get for my customers, maybe with a little tip. I like those. The front row day beds or the ones around the pool are what I recommend. The other ones are like so-so. It is what it is. If you just want to do a straight up minimum on the day bed, you'll probably get one of those. They're not bad, but if you want a little bit nicer experience, I would get one of the better ones. Okay, so hit me up for that. And then they have the area now, used to be the lounge tables behind the DJ. That's called the Driftwood Den. Okay, so they changed the names to all these tables. Now the day beds are the ocean beds. The lounge tables are the Driftwood Den tables. But it's still the same area. You got the long bar underneath in the shade, which is nice. The Driftwood Den tables are all in the shade, which is kind of nice in the summer when it's super hot. And they did a nice job with that area. I think they made the tables a lot better. It's more roomy back there. They got more space behind the DJ. There's a couple tables to the right and the left of the DJ, and there's one kind of big one right behind the DJ. They made that area a heck of a lot better. There's going to be a lot of pretty girls that want to DJ chase, if you will, that are going to be back there. The DJ's crew, etc. And that area is going to be pretty rocking. I think that's going to be the party this year. To be honest with you, the way they have it set up, it's a lot better than it used to be. So they did a big improvement in that area. Everything else is kind of like the same layout, essentially, with a nice paint job. But the area around the DJ booth is awesome. They did a great job with that. So if you guys have any questions about Palm Tree Beach Club, the old Wet Republic, hit me up. My cell phone 773-459-8133. Hit me up above, and I'll be happy to set you guys up. We do offer this place with limos, brunches. If you want to do a day with, you do ATVs in the morning, maybe some shooting, come over here, and then we can do the Palm Tree Beach Club, and then some of the girls like to do the brunch ahead of here with the limos, etc. Make it a big day. And then of course we have the nightclubs, men's shows, strip clubs, etc. We do all kinds of packages, make your weekend amazing. I'm here to help. So I'm Brian Pfeiffer, and I'm signing out here from the Palm Tree Beach Club out here in Las Vegas. The brand new opening day with Kygo. And by the way, the lineup at this place is pretty sick. The Tao group does have some big hitters this year. Probably for several years they're going to have like Steve Aoki. They got Zedd. They got Tiesto for limited dates. They split him with Liv. They do a Fisher. They do have Martin Garrix. They do have a Lesso. Trying to think of, obviously Kygo. But the lineup is really pretty awesome here. Chris Lake's a pretty big hitter these days. Daru, he's a pretty big hitter these days. They got Tyga on the roster over there at the Style Group. So you're going to find some good artists here. So go to my link below, and you're going to actually see the lineups for the weekend they're coming. And then I do have a 3D map that I'm going to make live for all the websites. Sometime next week it'll be live, so if you want to check out the venue, the different sections, pricing, etc., go down to my link below and we'll have all that for you. So I'm Brian Pfeiffer. Looking forward to working with you out here at Palm Tree Beach Club. Let's talk soon. Goodbye.